Dead Space is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Motive Studio and published by Electronic Arts. Will debut on January 27, 2023 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X. You're out of luck if you're still using a PS4 or Xbox One. You still have plenty of time to upgrade before the new version launches. The series consists of 3 main games and several spin-off titles, and follows protagonist Isaac Clarke as he fights against grotesque alien creatures called necromorphs on a mining ship and other locations. The game keeps the same fundamental storyline as the original. The plot, which takes place in the 26th century, centers on engineer Isaac Clarke, who was a member of the crew of the repair vessel sent to the USG Ishimura, a massive planetary mining ship that has stopped operating. The crew of the ship is attacked by mutated human corpses while responding to a distress call sent by Nicole Brennan, the ship's medical officer and Isaac's girlfriend. Isaac is left to fend for himself as he tries to save his remaining crewmates and uncover the truth regarding the death of the Ishimura. EA's exclusive Frostbite technology, which Motive Studios previously used to create Star Wars Squadrons and the single-player campaign of the Star Wars Battlefront 2, is being used to create the game. The game will include new assets, character models, and environments while keeping the same plot and gameplay mechanics as the original. The game will be displayed as an interrupted sequence shot without loading screens thanks to the developer's plan to take advantage of SSD on consoles and 9th generation. Technical limitations may have forced the removal of some content from the original game. In contrast to Dead Space 3, with the inclusion of microtransactions led to poor reception, the game will not have any of them. Mike Yazajan, the game's art director, previously assisted Visceral Games in creating Dead Space 2 when working as an art director at EA Montreal. The oral design of the original Dead Space was praised, and the team hopes to maintain the ambiance while making required improvements and modifications. Isaac Clarke, who will be completely voiced like in Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3, will be played again by Gunnar Wright. Additionally, Tanya Clark will return as Nicole Brennan from Dead Space 2. Hogwarts Legacy is set in the 1890s and follows a student starting at Hogwarts in the 5th year. The Ministry of Magic provides a wizard's field guide to the player because they arrived at the school later than the other pupils. The guide section can be completed through exploration to get more knowledge and experience points. The player can use mysterious ancient magic and holds the key to an ancient secret that threatens to rip the wizarding world apart. They must work together to find out why this lost magic has suddenly become popular and who is currently attempting to use it. Characters from the Wizarding World franchise, such as Nearly Headless Nick, the Fat Lady, and Peeves, can be interacted with by the player. New characters will be introduced to the player character, including Professor Elazar Fig, who serves as a protagonist's mentor, the Goblin Rebellion's leader Ranrock, and the group of Dark Wizards leader Victor Rookwood are 2 of the antagonists of the game. Hogwarts Legacy is an action role-playing game in which players can attend classes at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the Forbidden Forest, Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade, as well as other locations from the Wizarding World series will be explorable. The castle's interior and outside will aesthetically vary as the game progresses to reflect the seasons. The player can select their character's appearance, house, and gender during character creation. In the character creation process, players will have the option to alter the character's voice, body type, and add accessories like glasses. The player can unlock and improve new spells, talents, and skills as they advance in level. The player character will collect experience points by completing in-game tasks to level up. Combat, quests, exploration, field guide pages, and rooms of requirement are some of the difficulties that they must overcome. While the 4 Hogwarts houses' house points are important to the game's plot, they are not gameplay elements that are affected by player choices. The game will feature environmental customization elements. Players will be able to modify the room of requirement as they level through the game. The game is filled with immersive magic, putting players at the center of their adventure to become a witch or wizard that they choose to be. They will grow the character's abilities by mastering powerful spells, brewing potions, and harvesting magical plants as they face off against deadly enemies. Players will also encounter quests and scenarios that will pose difficult choices and determine what they stand for. J.K. Rowling, the creator of the franchise, will not be directly involved with the creation of the game. The Unreal Engine is being used to create the game. Hogwarts Legacy will launch on February 10th, 2023 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. April 4th will be for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and July 25th is a release date for Nintendo Switch. Diablo IV is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Blizzard Entertainment and its 4th main installment of the Diablo series. The game is slated to be released on June 6, 2023. It was first revealed on November 1st, 2019 during BlizzCon 2019. Playable procedurally generated dungeons and character building that emphasizes loot will also be included, along with the additional elements like the open environment and player versus player interactions. Barbarian, Sorceress, Druid, Rogue, and Necromancer are the 5 playable classes that have been revealed. As the once exiled Lilith reappears to cause havoc, players control their character as they complete objectives and engage in combat in the Sanctuary universe. Fundamental gameplay mechanic of the series is the incremental acquisition of stronger equipment through the defeat of progressively more challenging foes. Different character class skills are used to combat enemies, and these skills can be modified through equipment and talent trees. Through the usage of this idea, the plot and quests can be advanced. Monsters' families, which have a theme, combat style, and location, are used to group enemies. Each family contains a unique archetype, plays a distinct role, allowing for the synergy of specialized skills across family members that can be distinguished one from another by their distinctive silhouettes, stances, and weapons. Diablo IV will be coming to PlayStation 4, 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. If you're looking for an action role-playing game where loot is the main focus, Diablo IV might be worth considering. Forspoken follows the journey of Frey, a young New Yorker transported to the beautiful and cruel land of Athia. In search of a way home, Frey must use her newfound magical abilities to traverse sprawling landscapes and battle monstrous creatures. Frey's unique abilities allow her to fluidly traverse the open world with ease, scale walls, vault across canyons, leap from dizzying heights, and dash through vast landscapes. Using her newfound magical abilities, Frey is not only able to nimbly traverse the treacherous terrain of Athia and explore her strange new surroundings. This magic parkour also comes in handy when she comes toe-to-toe with a multitude of enemies lurking in the corrupted landscape of the break. Forspoken was announced in 2020 and is expected to be released in 2023 for PlayStation 5 and PC. It's being developed using the Unreal Engine and is said to feature open-world exploration, fast-paced combat, and a branching narrative that allows players to make choices that affect the story. It has received some attention and anticipation from gamers and the media due to its developer Square Enix, which is most known for creating high-quality role-playing games. If you're interested in Forspoken, you might want to keep an eye on updates and news about this game as it gets closer to release. Assassin's Creed Mirage. The action-adventure game is currently in development by Ubisoft Bordeaux and will be released by Ubisoft. It is the series' 13th significant entry and the follow-up to 2020's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The game will follow Basim, character first introduced in Valhalla, as he grows from a street thief to a full-fledged member of the Assassin Brotherhood, which fights for peace and liberty against the Templar Order, which seeks peace through control. The game is primarily set in the 9th century Baghdad during the Islamic Golden Age. According to reviews, the game represents a return to the series' origins, placing more of an emphasis on linear plot and stealth gameplay than the more recent entries, which mostly emphasized role-playing features. Mirage is set to be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Amazon Luna in 2023. So there you have it. Top 5 games to watch for in 2023. If you have other games to watch for in 2023, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, Tricksters.